Don't slide in my DMs if you don't got no conversation. Don't.
I hate
It's
the
yeah.
WYD to death. I'm
Oh yeah,
so over it.
yeah.
What you doing? Where you at? I'm just that just irks the shit out of me. But I am still accepting dick pics.
You on your own with that. That's another turn off for me. Men are.
I don't know
I'm.
what
I'm
it
not
is.
a visual person in that sense. I'm a more. I'm I'm a physical touch, quality time type of girl. So, you could send me a pic all day
Yeah,
long, and I'm be like, oh, okay.
and if you
You
send
need a
it,
little lotion on that, but okay.
but I'm still be clear. I'm sending it to all my girlfriends, and we're judging you harshly, and we keep every single fucking one, and we put it in a secure folder, and we go back to it later on and be like, remember this? Remember this? And y'all all got motherfucking names, and we rate y'all harshly. Just
Yo,
know that.
goodness
So
gracious.
keep
What?
sending
But
them.
I haven't had. You haven't
I
sent me
haven't
one
had
in a while.
because I haven't received one. I'm not out
Oh,
there. I'm
that's what it is.
sanctified and
Okay.
holy. I don't do those
Okay.
things anymore. That was
All right.
before I was 40. I mean, it's the truth.
Oh
Tell me
gosh.
how many you literally. I feel like on a dating app for sure.
Yeah, I've had a few in my time. I mean, it's the same thing. Hey, let me get your number. I want to get to know you. And then the second or third text is a dick pic. I didn't ask for that, sir.
You just said
Like,
hi.
clean your
How was
mirror
your day?
off. Put some lotion on before you send it to me. I didn't even ask for that. Why are you sending it to me? No, thank
And
you.
then
Like, that
don't be,
don't move me. That's not gonna make me jump and be like, oh, let me slide through.
but don't
No.
be that confident either to think that you have to be of said certain
Right.
caliber
Right.
to be.
Right.
Okay, enough about dick pics. Scratch that. Cut that out.
Yeah, does he have to be circumcised?
I would prefer. Yeah, I would. What about you?
Yeah, I would
You
prefer.
have to think about that.
Yes, because I've had both,
I
and
mean,
I would
everybody's had
prefer.
both, but what's your
Yeah,
preference?
my preference is circumcised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's less work. Less work, I can get right to the thing,
That's
yeah.
how it should
Yeah,
be.
right,
That's how it
right.
should be. Who
Yeah,
wants to
I
play
didn't care
games?
for it.
I don't want to play
Not
games.
the times I had to think about my experiences with both, and I prefer uncircumcised.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about that. Expectations. What happens if they okay, in dating,
Uh-huh.
you meet somebody, you vibing with them.
Mm.
Because I've had that happen to me
Mhm.
before.
Mhm.
You vibe with them, you like, oh, this gonna be
We having a
good.
time. Yes. Bob's is right. Drinks on
And
point.
then
Mm. Oh,
the
you want me to?
reckoning day
You want me
comes.
to tell you a story?
Yep, I damn
You want
sure
a
do.
good
Let
story?
me
It's
sit.
story time. It's
Go
story
ahead. Go
time.
ahead.
Okay. So I went out. Met dude on a dating app.
Mm-hmm.
Tall, chocolate brother, older gentleman. Met him. He smelled good.
Oh, the
Nice
smell will
hat,
get you every
looking
time.
good. We're having drinks. Drinks is flowing, food is flowing, conversation. We, a little touchy
Oh, under the table.
under the table.
Ooh.
So we're talking or whatever. And he invites me back to his place for a little nightcap. I said, hey,
Mm,
you called me at the right time, right
mm,
place.
mm.
We get now, his place is 30 minutes from our original location,
You
right?
drove for the D.
I drove because I was that it had been a while.
Mm.
So I drive. And when we get to his door, this gentleman then asks me, are you allergic to cats? Sir, why did you not ask me before I departed the libation area?
Better yet, if you already had a pussy in the house, my pussy, you inviting my ass over. How
Right,
about
right.
that?
So I said, no, I don't have, I'm not allergic. Cats are cool. I had a cat before, you know. But again, why are you asking me? He proceeds to open the door, and the whiff of cat
Ugh.
and litter box
Mm,
smacks me in the face.
mm. That was it for me. So what you do after you have sex?
No, no. I had to be like, dang, the babysitter
Yeah.
text me
After you
and
drove. Damn.
and I was mad because the brother was fine. You know, chocolate,
Mm-mm.
tall, smart, smell good. I was like, damn. But I was like, oh, I have to go.
So
And
that's a
that was
whole
the end
nother
of my
topic.
evening.
That's a whole nother topic.
Men talk themselves or mess themselves up out of the pussy.
I agree.
That
I've
they do
had
that
that
to themselves. They
conversation.
do that to themselves. Like, send me a pic. They do that
Can I
to
come to your
themselves. Can I come
house?
to your house? They do that to themselves with sending a unsolicited dick pic. They do that to themselves so many times, and they do not realize it. They do it to themselves.
But I
Come
will.
sit on my face.
Yeah.
You know.
That invite. It's almost like a prerequisite conversation. But
Right.
I just feel like because of those experiences, it fucks it up for the good dudes out there, right? Because you will have your guard up a lot of times. And I think there's good dudes out there that want to date, right? We were having a conversation about what dating means exactly, what is the definition of dating, and what comes along with that. So there's levels to this shit, as I say.
Always.
I considered everything dating up until the point you get into a relationship.
Okay.
That was my thought process. But
right.
within the past couple of weeks, I have realized that that is not the case. There's so many different facets to that. Like I consider myself single until you're married. Right. I am. If I become in a committed relationship, I'm in a committed relationship. I never cheat first, but I will always cheat the best.
I never cheat
first. No, because if you, I feel like cheating is disrespect. Period. So if you disrespect me in that way, and I'm working with you through things, and you've cheated on me, if I have some sort of investment where I have not left, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna leave. Right. I can literally count on one hand how many times I've cheated, and we don't even get up to 5. And y'all niggas that I cheated on, it was me, and y'all deserve that shit. Believe that. Believe that. I could say some names, but I don't want to have no cease and desist coming after my ass. But so at the end of the day, I just feel like your dating experience kind of shapes, you know, how you handle people in every situation. So when we define dating, which I thought I was dating someone of a certain age, and let's talk about that for a second, of a certain age, because I thought beyond 40, you don't want to play no fucking games no more.
Thought is the operative word, because you would think at this big age that you'd be tired of the games, you'd be more forthcoming, you know what you want. But I've come to realize that even men 40 and up still out here on some bullshit. Like, you would rather fumble the broad and the bag.
That's a good one.
Gamble because you wanted something younger, because you like the thrill of the chase, when you had something secure, or you just don't know what the hell you want. You just want to play the field, and then you want to come over here when you tired and you want somebody to take care of you. They're still playing games out here, and I'm not. I'm trying to understand the logic. I talk to my male friends because I wanna be invited to the treehouse meetings that men have to find out why y'all still at this big age, 40 and over, wanting to play these games.
I don't know.
Aren't you tired? Like, aren't you tired?
I most recently dated
tired.
a fraud.
Fui.
And you know who you are? Fraud.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't think so. They were damn near 60 years old. And yes, I'm a geezer chaser at times, or was in my former life. And don't judge me for it.
Because you think they tired and slow and they die.
No, not that. But I like older men because I like security. Safety is important to me. Being able to not play the games. And,
right.
You know, a lot of times if I date an older person, their kids are older. Because I don't want to be attached in that way. Right. You know, I've been through that before. But I do feel like within those experiences of me dating men over 50, one in particular was 61, fraud was 58. I thought.
Oh yeah, you go up there. I don't think I've ever dated anybody older than that. I usually don't go over 50. Yeah, 55 would probably be my cap.
No, I don't have a cap.
You don't have a cap?
I don't have a cap.
Is that 3-minute sex with 60?
I didn't have sex with any. Well, one. No, I was fucking. I wasn't dating. I was fucking.
Big difference. There's a
I-
difference between fucking, friends with benefits, situationships, entanglements.
Entanglement.
Well, entanglements
what's
and
the
situationships is the
situationship?
same thing.
What's the
Entanglements and
Okay,
situationships
okay,
is the
okay.
same thing.
Right.
And friends with, did I say friends with benefits
You
already?
did.
And then dating,
So we were.
and then a relationship.
So in that particular scenario, we
And the
could.
audience added talking to or kicking it. Because kicking it for me is if you add sex as friends with benefits.
Okay,
That's kicking
I can
it for
see
me.
that. I can see that. But if sex is involved in that, what if it's not? What if it's
That's
back
an
in the
entanglement.
day? Because I'm from Jersey, and
New York.
so hello. So back in the day, we call it talking, or I'm talking to somebody, or even when you say messing with somebody, is kind of some intimacy in there. But if I'm just talking to you, then we haven't done anything.
Right.
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 But I think
that's what I grew up with it as.
Well, one thing for sure is the older geriatric.
Okay.
Why gotta be?
Why gotta be geriatric?
I mean, isn't it considered a geriatric age? After you get to a certain age group, aren't you considered geriatric?
What age?
No, I thought it was after 55.
65 is considered geriatric.
Well, cut that out, because I didn't mean to say geriatric. Y'all wasn't geriatric. I just thought y'all were.
Oh, okay.
So I wasted my motherfucking time.
Right.
But anyways, I thought the sex drive goes down after a certain age. With the two in particular that I dated, that wasn't the case.
I've been told that for men it kind of slows down. For women it goes up.
Well, it's a lie. I'm here to tell you it's a lie. Because the one that
on the male part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the one that I dated, or I don't know, at this point, I don't know if I dated you, fraud. Did I date him or not? He wasn't friends with benefits because we didn't have a friendship.
We'll say kicking it. Yeah. That was kicking it. That wasn't dating.
Well, I thought it was dating. It was 3 months.
Dating? Okay, that was dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
dating. You were dating him.
Yeah. Okay, so fine. You were dated. Anyway, his sex drive was super high.
You sure it wasn't the blue pill?
I never seen nothing get popped.
That don't mean it wasn't. He could have been popping it on his way to you.
Well,
in the car. Pop, pop.
Okay, well.
You know, you need a little bit of time for it to kick in.
Well, it seemed like it was. It seemed like it was always kicking in. As far
you know, he pop it on the way to you. You know, by the time you get there, he's ready.
But I felt like, okay, so for that particular situation, I felt like I had to sample the goods a little earlier than I would have liked to.
Because he was geriatric.
He was a certain age.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
I'm not
That's
wasting
fair.
my Social Security time. I'm
That's
not.
fair. That's
For
fair.
what? Like, I needed to know, right? Like, I needed to know.
How many
So,
samples did you get from Costco?
how many what?
How many samples did you get from Costco?
I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
Samples
it.
From that particular person?
Yes. You know how you
sampled
walk around the
over and
Costco and get
over
samples.
again.
You know what the brother's talking about.
I sampled over and over again. I did.
And over and over.
But in my defense,
Okay.
I
got your back, girl.
with a reason.
Okay.
Because I thought we was going to go someplace with that.
Mm.
I positioned myself in that situation because of what I thought I would be able to gain out of that situation.
And
I'm
that's
honest enough.
where we left.
Yeah, well, I'm honest enough to say that that's specifically the reason why I dated him. He perpetrated a fraud to act like he was able to
love bombed.
Love bombing.
He love bombed you, from what I remember.
For sure, definitely love bombed me. He did show up. But you always can tell a Lance. A lying-ass nigga cheating every day.
A lying-ass nigga cheating every day.
Thank you, June's Diary, because that's where that shit came from. But
he was a Lance.
He was a Lance. Because a nigga always gonna show his true colors come Valentine's Day.
You could only keep up the fraud, but for so long.
Well, it didn't last that long.
Right? So Valentine's Day was the where it all unraveled.
Yeah.
Because he tried to do the side chick Valentine's Day with you and it didn't work. Or what happened?
Well, he made me feel like
Mhm.
Valentine's Day was going to happen.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
he was tying up this business and that business, and then we were going to, I was the end of the night type of situation.
Mm.
And I'm like,
Mm. 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 Mm.
so what's up? I'm about to go home. Home?
Boy.
So guess what? Attitude, activate.
Mm.
Now I got an attitude.
Let's get
And
active.
it's not because, so on one end, I felt like, do I have a right to be upset? Because we're not in a relationship.
You're dating.
We're dating.
He
So
doesn't have an
there's
obligation,
really no
really.
expectation because when I
Uh-huh.
started everything with him, I said, I am to have no expectation of you and you should have no expectation of me.
So then
Right?
what happened? Did he say something? Did he say he was going to come through?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
And
well
he told
then.
me he had a gift. And I wanted my
Mm.
gift. Because
Because you
anybody,
said you had one.
Got
I wanted my gift.
You
That's what
said
it
you
is.
had. You said you had one. You shouldn't have said you had one, and then
Don't,
I
because
wasn't
then I wouldn't
expecting
have
it.
had no expectation.
Right,
Thank
right.
you, friend.
You're
If you
welcome,
didn't say
darling.
you had a motherfucking gift, then I wouldn't have been expecting no
Right,
motherfucking gift.
right.
But you called me that morning to wake me up to tell me you
Mm,
had said gift
mm,
and you was coming by to bring said gift
mm.
and didn't.
Listen,
Boy,
the gift was thick in the box.
No, it
not
wasn't.
dick in a box.
It wasn't.
You know, that's a business I wanted to start, like DoorDash and dick. I'm sorry, we got off the conversation, but I wanted to start a
Dick dash.
Dick Dash
Dick
business
dash.
because I mean y'all doing it anyway.
That's prostitution.
Says
Is it
who? Says who?
If they want to do it,
That's
you
sex
know,
trafficking.
Why?
I
We sex trafficking. We staying in Maryland.
you know,
Sex trafficking is outside the state lines,
everybody
right?
is enjoying themselves. I mean,
This ain't Las Vegas.
I guess that would make me a pimp, right?
No,
If I did
madam.
do it, a madam, that would make me a madam.
We can
I
talk
mean,
about that
it was a
offline.
sound business
We can talk about it
plan.
offline.
It was.
I'll
It
use
really was.
Chat GPT to build a business plan.
I mean, people make money off of OnlyFans. Why can't I make money off of
Why
DoorDash and
is
dick?
that not prostitution? Why is OnlyFans not
I mean,
prostitution?
I'm sorry, we got off on a tangent, but yeah.
You said what?
What do you mean?
Why is OnlyFans
No,
not?
I'm not in this
No,
conversation.
you're in it now. Now you want to be at the conversation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on
I
the
mean,
man,
I
but
think
yeah.
Dick Dash is coming
I-
to a theater near you.
Right. I mean, it might happen. I'm working on it.
and can we copyright that shit? Don't try and take it. Because she's from New York and I'm from Jersey, and we don't believe in lawyers. We will fuck you up.
Yeah,
And
we
come
will
to
pull
your
up.
house.
We will pull up.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kicking the doorways
Don't
on
let
fourth
the cute
floor.
innocent face fool you.
I'm not innocent at all. I'm not even going to front with you. I can't even hold you. I'm not innocent at all. So when we talk about dating,
Mm-hmm.
since we are talking about dick dashing,
Yes, yeah. I'm sorry. Let's get back on topic. My bad. It's the alcohol. It's the alcohol.
it's
My bad.
fine. That's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about time frames and waiting to have sex when you're dating?
Boy. Well, it depends because you
We ain't getting no younger.
the vibe. We all grown, right? I'm in the 40 to 50 club, right? I know I look 35.
And I ain't a day over 21 pumpkin.
I'm in the 40 to 50 club, and you know, I'm a vibes type of person. So depends on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I want to just let's chill, let me get to know you. Right now I want something that I don't have to share. I want something for me, mine. I'd like a relationship, right? I'm not really looking for it, but if that happens, great. So I'm dating with a purpose, as they
dating
say
with a
these days,
purpose.
right?
Okay.
But like cat dude, he caught me at a time where I was like, damn, it's been a minute, vibes is right,
Like this. It's a Tuesday.
let's go with it, and he messed it up.
Did you ever talk to him again?
He called and tried to, say what's up, and I was like, I'm good, thanks.
It's the smell of it all.
Yeah.
It's a stinky situation.
Right. I didn't know there's not a nice way to say change your litter box.
I
Because,
mean, I don't do cats. Cats are sneaky.
I borrowed my godmother's cat for a couple of weeks, and it disturbed me.
I don't
So
do
I
cats.
like cats. I don't have a problem with cats or dogs, but I smelled it as soon as I came in the house. So I'm like, if you come in the house and you smelling something different, my dude, like get
But
it
they don't
together.
smell it. Okay, that's a whole nother topic.
You coming out?
Uh,
You,
I gotta fix your mic.
okay.
Because they don't smell that shit, Nadine.
You're coming outside of the
They
house.
don't smell that shit.
I'm
They
sorry.
don't smell that shit.
When I enter my house
Yes.
and I smell something a little off, I'm like, who didn't take out the trash? Who's
But
cooking?
if you living
Who's
in trash, you're not going to smell trash. I'm telling
if you come from
Yeah,
the outside and the fresh
No,
air
it
and you
doesn't
go
matter.
into a
It
space,
doesn't matter,
you
Nadine.
had to smell it.
Mm-mm.
Well, my nose did. I just. Mhm. So,
Wait, why are you doing that? Let me see what else I can talk about. Okay, we'll talk about deal breakers.
okay. So yeah, when you're coming from the outside, going back into your house, you have to smell some different things. I'm sorry, unless I know it's allergy season, people noses be clogged up, but at the time it was winter.
No, I don't agree with that because if you're living in filth and you're used to filth, and just like think about hoarders, right?
Mm-hmm.
On hoarders, when they are living in filth
Mm-hmm.
and they go outside and they come back,
Mhm.
everybody else can smell it. They can't smell it because they're sitting in it.
Yeah.
Now, cats, I don't fuck with, period.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know how you do it. I'm looking at you sideways. Because I don't fuck with people who fuck with cats. No, I don't fuck with
They're
cats.
cute.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem with cats or dogs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with cats at all.
I've never, well, my mom had a dog, so I've lived, we all were in the same house. So I've had a dog, I've had a cat. Doesn't
Mm-mm.
bother me.
No, I've never.
I couldn't do it now, but because
Why
the
how we
walking
start talking
and
about cats?
I don't, because the dude that I
Oh
went
my
on, yeah, so that's how we
God.
got there. But anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, well, the question still remains:
Mm-hmm.
is there an appropriate time to wait after 40 to have sex with somebody you're dating?
The answer is you're grown, you do what you want to do.
True. But could
If
sex,
I hit it up on the first night and you look at me sideways, fuck you. That's on you. It's my
But
body to do what I want to do. If I felt it, if we continue, great. If we don't, no problem.
but if you're dating with a purpose and
Mhm.
said guy that
Mhm.
you're dating,
Mm-hmm.
you have sex with them,
Mhm.
and then the dynamic shifts,
Mm-hmm.
then what?
Shifts in what direction?
So for me,
Mm-hmm.
in my experience,
Mm-hmm.
if
Usually they want to come back.
of course, we're
Yeah.
not talking about that.
Right.
We ain't talking about that. We
Yeah.
ain't that.
They usually want to come back, and if they want to come back and do something with the purpose and really really get to know me, great.
Yeah.
If they try to ghost or want to play games, deuces. If you like this, somebody gonna like it too. Somebody else gonna like it even better.
But you know that's how I got married.
That's another episode.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
another
what
whole
I don't want to have
conversation.
happen. I don't want to. I met someone. I talked to someone or
Mhm.
kicked it with someone.
Mhm.
I dated that person. We got into a whole relationship.
Mhm.
We got engaged. We moved in with each other. We got married in 9 months.
Mm. 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 Mm.
We were together for 4 years, but I don't want to make
I had to take a
that.
sip on that. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do that again. You know what
I
I
got
mean?
PTSD. One moment.
No. That was a long time ago. Scratch
I'm
that
sorry.
out.
Go
Then.
ahead.
Scratch it. But I'm just saying, in
Mhm.
terms of me, like not wanting
Mhm.
that again. So for me,
Mhm.
let me take a gulp
Yeah.
because I know what I bring to the table,
Mm.
and typically I'm a
Here we
good
go
judge
with
of
the
character.
That on table. I'm tired of that table.
What that person brings to the table,
Mm-hmm.
I can think about it. I can
Mhm.
visualize it,
Mhm.
right? So I don't want because things can turn. To me, physical is easy. All the other
Right.
shit is
I
hard.
can get dick anywhere. Mm-hmm.
Pause.
What we pausing for? I mean, they come a dime a dozen. Men don't have a problem
They
with giving
do.
it. Men
They
don't have a
do.
problem with giving it out.
We could do an experiment. You want to
Like,
do an experiment, America? Biden's America, Trump's America, whoever it
men
comes.
hardly ever. If I'm his type, he's not gonna say no.
You don't even have to be his type. You just have to be
See?
living and breathing. And
See?
from what I understand,
See?
some people are even into that.
See,
I'm dead ass serious. You think I'm playing?
the audience disagrees.
Y'all
Mims,
niggas, I'm
why?
sorry.
Why?
Mims,
Wait.
your
I
speech-
gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Some men have standards.
Wait,
Where?
some men have standards.
Where they at? Where they at though? Where they
What
at?
kind of men you hanging out with that they
Oh,
don't have
bitch,
standards?
don't act like you got motherfucking niggas in your arsenal that got motherfucking standards. Don't do me. Cause you know
But
the
I'm
niggas I know.
asking. I'm
I do know
asking.
some
You just said
niggas.
you can get dick anywhere.
I
You
can. I
Literally.
can.
I could put her outside. No disrespect.
Why gotta be me? Why gotta be the one
Put her
outside?
right now.
Damn.
Right now. Right here. Right here.
No. You'd have better success.
No,
I'm
no,
a big girl.
listen,
You're gonna have better success than I am.
No,
You know.
no.
I'm popular in the winter.
No.
You know.
That's her second business, which is the cuddle business.
Really? Really?
Damn. Cut that out. Fuck. Goddamn drinks. We'll be back. There's some commercials to fucking run or something. Goddamn.
Really?
I'm about to lose my friend.
I'm gonna charge you. That's okay.
I'm about to lose my friend.
Anyway.
But what I'm trying to say, it could be me, you.
Mhm.
It could be
Somebody
Miss
gonna pull up.
Pearl.
Somebody gonna pull up.
They're gonna pull up,
Mhm.
and it depends on the situation. It doesn't depend on the type. It
Mhm.
depends on the situation.
Okay. I was just fixing it because it got buried. Don't. Don't. Anyway.
That's your friend now. That's your friend. So okay,
Um,
let's talk about one more topic because I
Mhm.
think we are.
Over.
I mean,
We talking about
lie.
that high valued man.
That's a
stuff
lie.
now.
High value men.
That's a lie. If that was the case, then why do people like Neo fuck prostitutes?
Who's that?
Nia.
The same.
Oh. I thought you said Neil.
Allegedly. I'm supposed to say
Mhm.
allegedly, right?
I think he's in the polyamory now because he got two.
Is he?
Yeah, he got two at the same time, and everybody knows. I think he's in a throuple, actually.
What's a throuple
A throuple is three people.
versus
got-
polyamorous? What's the difference
It's
between
the
a
same
throuple?
thing, but it's like instead of couple, throuple,
Ask
three.
Siri.
Isn't polyamorous multiple genders?
Ask Siri. Y'all
Yeah,
iPhone
so
call.
he's a man and he has two women, and they all together.
So
So yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
he's living his best life. But the difference is he has the money to do so. He can do that. He can keep everybody happy at the same time.
Well, he's saying people with money have standards.
Yeah,
You believe that?
I'd agree.
So
I would
polyamorous
agree.
means you have open, intimate, romantic relationships with one person, one or more persons at a time.
Mhm.
But they can be the same gender or
Different genders. Yeah.
So,
just multiple people,
so what's a throuple?
3 people.
So how is that not polyamorous if it's one or more?
yeah, it's basically the
It's
same thing.
considered. It's a
Mhm.
tier of a
Mhm.
polyamorous
Mhm.
relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know. My thought process.
A throuple is a menage a trois. A
What?
menage a trois
Domestic-
is a domestic arrangement or committed relationship consisting of three people in polyamorous, romantic, or sexual relations with each other and often dwelling together. Yeah. So it's basically the same
you
thing.
have 2 guys and 1 girl in a polyamorous relationship, and it's a throuple.
Or
But is-
one woman and two men.
Isn't there a couple out there, like a comedian that's involved in a throuple openly?
D-Ray.
D-Ray?
Yeah.
Who? Who?
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady is pan.
What's pan?
Pansexual. Pansexual means it doesn't matter what gender you are. He falls in love with you as a person, as your personality, your being. You could be a man,
Who
woman,
came up with this shit?
trans.
Like,
You could be
seriously.
trans. You could be anything.
But who came
And
up with that?
So is Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe is also pan.
Is she pan?
She's pansexual. Yes.
I'm not, no, because I love them and they are
Mhm.
my community.
Yeah. Janelle Monáe is pansexual. Wayne Brady is
But
pansexual.
what I'm not even gonna get into that conversation because I'm so over labels. I'm really, really over fucking labels. Like for real. It makes my head hurt. So we're not even getting into that. But I wonder sometimes, I often think to myself after 40,
Okay.
let me back up. Married men date too.
Wait.
Let's talk about
a
it.
conversation.
Like the here it go.
What about married women?
I don't know any. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
All right.
I don't know any
That's
married
fair.
women. I don't know any married
I'm
women who
divorced.
are
I'm single.
dating. I don't know any married women who are dating.
Neither do I.
Do you, Mems?
Sorry.
Do you know any married women that are dating?
That are dating
Like-
husbands?
No.
That are like got a side boo.
Yeah, slide.
A slider?
You do.
Do you know
Okay.
any married women that are dating? Like on the low?
I know them. I don't know their husband.
Okay.
I'm friends with them.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't have no.
And they got a little something on the side.
So I don't have no responsibility to tell the husband anything.
No. I'm not
That's
saying
not the
responsibility
question.
to tell. Do
Yeah.
you know? Because like I feel like married men. So a friend of mine asked me to ask the question: are single women more attracted to married men? And so I don't look at a man and he's married and he has a ring on. I'm like, ooh, girl, let me get that. I'm not looking for that. So I'm going to say that's a hard no.
For me, that's a hard no.
No, but some women don't want a commitment. So
Right.
They look for married men.
Some women enjoy that. That's a challenge. That's, oh, you could go back home to your wife and leave me alone so I can go live my life.
Right.
You know.
But what are you gaining from that if you're not getting your bills paid? But a lot of them not getting their bills paid. Like Cardi B.
I doubt it.
Cardi B said too, what's the one that got Amina and the other, what's his name?
Oh, Tara and Peter Guns.
Peter Guns. She said, are you paying both of their rents? No, you're not. Like, I feel like if you're married and you're going to cheat, you need to have a certain level of finances to be able to do that. I'm going to elevate. I will.
This is the first episode.
It's a pilot. We just going to chop this shit up. Right? That's what we're doing. We're chopping it up. Get the filler out there. Just to get people. But I had a lot of people, Mems, I'm not going to lie, that was just like, are you live streaming it? Like, I was like, no, I'm not ready to live stream yet.
Make sure there's turkey on that charcuterie board.
You said what?
Make sure there's turkey on that charcuterie
I will make
board.
sure, or chicken.
Or chicken.
Yeah.
You could do a little turkey
Y'all
pepperoni.
just used to me.
And then the turkey slices. They don't know what kind of meat it is.
Fuck y'all.
You can do
I dare.
turkey. You can do turkey pepperoni and turkey slices.
There you go.
Y'all got a lot of motherfucking demands. We
Well,
got
you
any?
know I
Are
don't
we
eat
still
swine.
rolling? Y'all got sponsorship out here for
I
this
don't eat
charcuterie board?
swine.
I know you don't.
I could sponsor the charcuterie.
I know you don't. We are looking for sponsors, though. If anybody wants to sponsor this elevated conversation,
Elevated indeed. Elevated indeed.
yes, so let us know. Hit us up in the comments.
So I can see how married men would be tantalizing to some women. But again, it's a hard no for me.
So, are we in a circle of trust? It's just me,
This
you,
is a
and
safe space.
30 million thousand
It's a safe
fucking
space.
people out here.
Yes. It's a safe
So,
space.
I have knowingly and unknowingly dated married men in my past.
As have I.
It's not my fault that I am
It ain't
popping.
my fault.
When I am popping,
It ain't my
it ain't my fault, for real. It's not my fault. A lot of y'all niggas lie. Y'all be married and you be like, oh, I'm divorced or I'm separated. You're not separated, boo-boo, when you live in the same house as the person that you dealing with. Okay, that's number one. Number two, a lot of y'all be like, oh, I'm getting out of the relationship. You don't want to talk about the bullshit that's going on in your relationship, which AKA means you still in your motherfucking relationship. That's number two.
Did you meet Chicago?
Excuse me.
Who's Chicago?
Mike is still.
I don't remember that. Okay.
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 We'll talk about that later.
we'll talk
Offline.
Because
Take that
Chicago
off.
was married. He was married. And
I
I did not
did
know
know
that.
who you talking about. Yes, yes. I remember when you found out, and that was fucked
Yes.
up. I do
and
remember
I
that.
did not know.
I remember that.
And by the
Were you
time
devastated?
Yes.
I didn't
She was
appreciate
shocked.
it. I did not appreciate it. And by the time I found out, we was in too deep.
Mm.
Because he really was like, oh, it was presented first, there was nobody. Then it was, oh, it's a girlfriend. Then you know me and my little intuition and investigation skills. It was a wife. And I was like, oh, that's how we're going to do it? That's what we're doing?
Mm.
And then eventually, I cut it loose. But yeah, that unknowingly, he was married.
Continued after you knew about it.
Yeah, because at that point,
You went too
we
deep.
was
You
too
can't
deep.
stop.
We were too deep. We were too deep. Couldn't stop.
You accepted that bullshit.
I did. I was young though. I was in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't care. You know, I don't got no kids.
Mhm.
You come through when you come through. So yeah, I accepted it. I'm not even gonna front. And I liked him. He was a cool dude. And then I was like, after a couple of whiles, I was like, okay, I'm
It
not
gets boring.
getting what I need.
No, you don't
When
ever
I
get
need,
what
I'm
you
the
need.
I need what I want when I want it type of person. So when I wasn't getting that, I was like, you got to go, dude. I
Yeah.
can't. And
Mm-mm.
we remained good friends until rest in peace. Until he passed away, we were best of friends.
She fucked him to death.
No, I didn't. Stop. Because
Sorry.
he eventually moved back to Chicago.
Mhm.
But he came to Maryland and visited me. We remained the best of friends. But yeah, I couldn't do it anymore because I was like, nope. If it's not, if you ain't 10 toes down, if you ain't in it, you got to step.
Well, I think a lot of times for me, it's the notion of you think, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be okay because the person was exiting the relationship.
Yeah.
The person was allegedly separated from the
Mhm.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you get deeper into it and things transpire and you learn more about the person, and then social media, one day you click and there's an anniversary motherfucking picture on Instagram.
Yeah, we were before social media, and I didn't ask those questions. I didn't care.
I
wasn't
always ask those
asking.
questions.
I wasn't asking for them to leave. I
No,
was
no,
like,
no, no. Did you ask if they were married?
I don't think so. We never really.
You
had
didn't.
that
You didn't go
I
down the
was
list.
young. I was just having fun. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, when I was younger,
Yeah. Yeah.
older men always came after me,
Yeah,
right?
he was older.
Whether that's
he,
an
he
R.
was an
Kelly
older
statement
dude.
or not,
I think
I
that
don't
was
know.
it. He was an older dude too.
Yeah,
He was definitely older.
but see, back in the that's a whole nother conversation because we grew up different.
right.
I ain't gonna say what I
right.
think. I don't want to get canceled before I get fucking started. But I always dated older dudes, right? So I didn't know those older dudes were married in the beginning. So I'm all for exposure. Like I'm going to tell it to the mountaintop. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. I'm going to tell it. If she calls my phone, I'm going to tell everything the
You're
fuck
not gonna
I
pretend
know.
you the friend.
No, not if you lie
You're not
to
gonna
me.
pretend it's the wrong number.
If you lie to me, why should I protect you? You didn't have
so
enough
if you
respect.
didn't know when he lied to you, you're gonna tell it.
Yeah,
but what
I'm
if he
gonna
was up front from the beginning and was like, yo,
I'm
shorty.
not married. You need to talk to your husband. That don't have shit to do with me. That's fucked
That's
up.
your story. You sticking to it.
After 40,
Okay.
it's fucked. I'm fucked up out here.
I told you
thinking
there
that
was
way.
pee in the data pool. I told you.
I'm fucked up for that. Really fucked up for that. I apologize to you. People.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's the reality of the situation. But let's be clear.
Mm.
Should I look in the camera?
Go
Let's
ahead.
be
Let
clear.
Let him know.
If you are married
Mm.
and you are not separated,
Mm.
getting a divorce, exiting your relationship, and you still want to fuck with me, there's a hefty price tag that comes with that because I need to get paid for sleeping alone at night. I need to get paid. You
Did you
damn
just-
fucking right. Don't
Did
look
you
at me
just
like that.
say I need to get paid?
Yes, I need to get paid for my lonely nights. I need to get paid for all the restaurants and places you can't
wait a
fucking
minute.
take
Wait a minute,
me.
friend. Wait a minute, friend.
What?
Paid how?
Monetarily.
Okay.
Financial. Yeah, I got bills.
Okay.
I got bills. You're going to pay me. You're not
Okay.
going. And
I
I don't
just
mean.
wanted to clarify
I
for the
don't.
people at
No, no,
home.
no, no. I don't mean transaction like if you want to see me, that's going to cost you this. But no, you're going to take care of me because there's certain things that I'm not going
That
to
you're
be able to.
sacrificing
Yeah, I'm
because
not.
you're sleeping
Yeah,
alone.
and then don't.
You have to wait to go out on dates and schedule
And
shit.
I can't go everywhere
And you
I
can't
want
go
to go.
everywhere you want to go.
No, I can't.
So you have to pay the cost to be the boss.
You got to pay to play.
Got to pay to play.
You do. And I'm not talking about drinks and dinners. I'm talking about rent and BGE and Washington gas. I'm talking about all of
We're
that.
talking about
because
real bills.
I'm talking
'cause
about
we
real
got,
fucking bills.
Yeah,
If
because we
I
got to
eat,
survive out
because
here.
this is
It's
what
inflation.
in exchange for that, if my car breaks down on the side of the road and you my nigga, I can't call you after
you're
a
too
certain
busy with
fucking
the wife.
time. I
Right,
can't.
right.
And I have to understand that. And my understanding comes at a price.
Well, you're better than me, friend.
I'm just
Because
saying.
I can't do it. Not at this big age.
At this age, I'm
I
not
can't do
doing it.
I
I'm
can't do
just
it.
saying somebody I know who might look like me and talk like me could potentially think the same way I do. Allegedly. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like a lot of times
Had to take a
you
sip to
married
that,
men
'cause-
want to date and you have no
Can you-
business
can you
fucking
catch up?
dating.
Because you're making me look
Sure.
bad. Thank
You have because I'm talking a lot.
Okay.
Because I'm telling all my goddamn business.
Yeah, because you better than me.
You married men want to date people and you shouldn't be dating, right? Because if you're unhappy in your marriage, you need to figure that shit out.
But that brings us back to the question. Why or are married men more attractive to women than single men? Like are they more attractive? And if so, why?
That's
Is
a
it
good
because, oh yeah, you only available at certain times so I could go be outside and be my young, happy self because you too busy with the wife and the kids? And
But you could do that anyway when you dating somebody. If you want to be outside, you're gonna be outside regardless. You know what I mean? Especially in the beginning, if you set your expectations of you do you, I'm doing me, we're gonna see where we meet in the middle and we'll go from there. But I don't think anybody going into a dating ship should automatically think that
Dating
person
ship.
is going dating ship.
Okay. New word.
Tag that. Hello. Hashtag. Dating shit. I don't think anybody should meet somebody and already have the expectation that that person may not be talking to somebody else. Or you possibly could, right? But most people I know are not.
At this big age, I'm all about protecting my peace and being, because you don't want the Brooklyn Nae. You don't want that. She's trying to move away from that because it's not nice. It's not pretty. Okay. I'm trying to be nice Nae, right? I'm trying to be cool, calm, collected, Mother Earth, right? And so because I'm protecting that peace and I don't want to go there, we prefer not to have your wife bang my line or some BS. Because if she does, that's a problem for everybody, right? It's not going to be pretty. And so that's a hard no.
So what happens
That's a
when
hard
you're
no.
dating someone and then later on, the only reason why you find out he's not available is because the wife calls your phone?
Happened most recently.
Oh,
Brooklyn.
do tell.
Story time.
Okay.
Yeah. Brooklyn. Remember? Very attractive male. Yeah. He intelligent, nice, sounded like home, right? So we chilled a little while, and I noticed he was only calling me at certain times of day, certain times of night, when you're at work, right? I'm not your work buddy, my friend. You don't never have time unless you at work or in the car, There was once or twice where he FaceTimed me and he happened to be at home, so I saw, the background or whatever. But I got to, you know, testing stuff out, calling at different times and different days, and the timeline wasn't working. And then, me and my intuition, my investigative practices, found out that indeed he was living with someone. And I asked about it because I'm upfront. I'm an upfront type of chick. Like, what's the situation? Because I didn't come out and say I knew, right? I was like, okay, what's the situation? You only calling me at these specific times.
And y'all telling yourselves
right,
all the time.
Right. What's popping? What's really good? And you always want to come over this way. I told you the situation. I'm a single mother. You can't always pop over here. You know what I mean? And we not there yet. And I found out he was living with somebody. He never confirmed or denied that he had a girlfriend, but based on his answer, because I was very honest about, because we talked about like past relationships, and I was very honest about a past relationship I had, and he tried to throw that back in my face. Because I told him, I was in a situationship for a little while, but I let that go, and I'm not interested in that anymore. I, want something real. I'm this big, age. I'm tired of playing these games. Like,
so
at
he
this
thought
point,
you were with it.
So he was like, well, if you did it before, why is it a problem? I was like, oh, okay. So in essence, you've answered the question by deflecting. And two, I see what kind of person you are because you threw my honesty back in my face. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good night. Yeah. And so that was the end of that. And
well, do you think
he had potential?
Do you think he was married, or you think he was just living with somebody?
He was just living with somebody. I think he was just living with a girl, and I think they probably was like, he was probably like on his way out at the time, but he couldn't communicate that. But you sent your representative.
Because guess what? There's plenty of situations. I was in that situation, right? When I was exiting a relationship where financially I wasn't in a position to leave. So I had to stay in that said house space in order for me to build and for him to build, and so that we can go our separate ways.
And I get that, but be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we had that conversation.
Yeah.
And so be honest and say, this is my situation. Do you accept? Are you okay with that? And then we take it from there. Don't sit here and try to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Right.
Like, I don't have time for that.
Right.
We're too grown for this. Like, get with it, my dude.
So okay. We've talked about all the negative things that have happened in relationships, dating rather. Do you have anything positive that you can think about when it comes to dating? Because I'm just trying to think, over 40, my experience of dating until recently has not been very positive. I've had some great people that I've made connections with that have been low down dirty dogs and lied, but because we have had a foundation, right, and had a friendship, and we kind of fell into a entanglement or whatever, we continue to still have a friendship, and that's cool. But if I'm talking about seriously dating someone after 40, I'm still hopeful that I can find someone, because I do want to get married again. And I don't know if find someone is the right word, because I'm not literally trying to find someone. I do. I loved being a wife. I absolutely loved being a wife. I love being able to be a nurturer. I love being able to support my man. I love being able to wake up to that person, go to sleep with that person. But then I don't have children, right? So that's different. And I'm okay with being a bonus mom. I don't, at this point, unless I'm adopting an Asian daughter.
Why they gotta be Asian?
Because we're opening a nail bar.
No.
We're going to open up a nail bar. She's going to have a black name, and I'm going to raise her like a black woman. She's going to be a strong black woman.
No.
A strong black woman.
We're going to cut that. No. No.
Anyway.
Can I go for you? No. I don't know if I want to be married. I have to really think about that. He would have to be something out of this world for me to say yes to marriage again.
Yeah, no, I would.
Yeah, the kids are involved, so I don't see that for me because dating with kids is a little bit different. Because that's the first thing I say. I'm like, listen, I got 3 kids, my bruh. That usually, I can tell what's going to happen. Because that usually, if that don't scare you away and you still like, no, we good, then okay. I might have something here. But usually that's scary. If I'm divorced, I got 3 kids, 1 phone call to make, 1 daddy.
Facts.
That usually will be the factor that scares folks away.
But if they don't stand on 10 toes.
Right. Yeah. But if they if they about their business, they be like, no, that ain't the problem.
But then that's the other thing for me. Like me, I know you as my friend have 3 children. So it's a little difficult and different when it comes to dating.
Yeah, whereas I can't be as spontaneous as I would like to be. And so I don't date men without kids because they're not going to understand, oh, can I come slide through? No, you can't come over here, sir.
Yeah.
Because my kids are here. You know, I have my kids 24 hours, 7 days a week. So, and they can't understand, oh, I want to take you out tomorrow. Or I want to go to happy hour today. They don't understand that. Like I have to get a babysitter. I have to, plus I'm a career woman. I have, a demanding job. I'm a consultant. I have businesses. So, I'm not just somebody that could just jump up and be like, yeah, let's go to happy hour,
And see, so let me just say this. As my friend, I understand that for you. But as me,
you better come outside.
I don't give fuck them kids. That's how the fuck I feel. Okay? Because I'm outside. That's how I feel. I'm being honest. I'm being honest, right? That's how I feel. Because I feel like, and that's why I tend to choose older men because they tend to not have younger children. If you pursue me and you have younger children and you are a responsible adult and you are a great father and praise you and hallelujah shando, I don't give a fuck at times. I don't care because I want to go outside now. I'm a brat. I want to stomp my feet and I want to go the fuck outside. And if you can't take me outside because you got to take Scotty to baseball practice, what you want to do as a consolation to that in the end, because I don't, and so although I love children, and it's going to sound so fucked up, because I love children, you know I love children. Yeah. But I don't want to be invested in someone else's child without knowing that it's going to end in a marriage. Because I've done that too many times. Right.
Because you get attached to the kids and then you break up and then that's an issue.
Correct.
So, like, it could also be different because I could be one day, oh, somebody's taking the kids to do something and I got free time. And then I call everybody and ain't nobody available. Everybody busy.
But let me tell you why. Because I don't want to be on your time.
Right.
I don't want to be on your fucking time. I should be like, oh God, thank God, now Tuesday's fucking available. And I should alter all of my plans because you're available on Tuesday. That's not my fault. You entered into this knowing that I have certain expectations, right? And that's nothing on like your end, because I get you all day. I'll be like, girl, if they can't understand, fuck them, girl, where they at? You know what I mean? But for me, as a single woman, I just position myself when it comes to expectations. I have low tolerance. So if you don't show and prove early on, I'm quick to cut your ass because I don't want to deal with it. I personally don't want to deal with it. And that's where I feel like once you turn 40, and the whole podcast, the 40 and Over experience, is about your experiences 40 plus. In the beginning, I used to be very understanding. You have small children, I'm there, I'm helping, I'm babysitting half of the motherfucking time. I'm doing all of that. But after 40, I don't want to do that shit.
Story time.
Story time.
We have another story. So, he's like, another one? Yes.
You tell us when to stop.
Because I'm a single mother, right? People often think, oh, she desperate, she wanna, and that's not the case. Just because I'm a single mother doesn't mean I'm desperate, right? So dude was like, oh, I can cook for you. I can do this. And no, dude, it's springtime. It's summer. I want to be outside. I'm not going to drive from my comfortable ass house with my king size bed, soft, plush, and drive to your house so you can cook for me and be inside.
But why he can't take you outside though?
Exactly. I can cook for myself. My 12-year-old son could probably cook better than you, sir. My 16-year-old daughter can probably cook better for you, sir, because they could cook.
But why I want you to cook
I'm
for
not
me
going
anyway?
to leave my house to
Go
go
to
to
your
your
house.
house to Netflix and chill so you can cook for me. If you're not outside, don't bang my line.
I mean, at some point I might go to your house.
At some point, we
But
want
not
Netflix
right now.
and chill and relax.
right now.
But I done been in the house all winter.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm a single mom. I don't want to be in the house.
Right, because you're in the house all the
I
time.
don't want your Alfredo. I want to be outside. And so, hence, he had to go. I don't answer his calls.
So people with children who are single and dating after 40, when they meet somebody, if I'm hearing you correctly, they want someone who's going to take them out.
Right.
Have a good time.
We want adult conversation.
Yeah.
We want to be outside. We want to experience. We don't want to be in the house.
Yeah. And I, single with no motherfucking children, who works from home and most definitely I'm in the house most of the time. I want to go outside too. I want to go outside when I want to fucking go outside. She won't go outside when she can find a babysitter. I won't go outside when the fuck I want to go outside. Period.
Right.
And I want to travel, right? So like my perception has changed because I used to really get down on myself about not having children. And my sisters have children.
I can
Shout
give
out
you
to
one
my
of mine.
sisters. No. Shout out to my sissies.
They trying to kill me.
But for me, you know, I've shifted that perspective where I am comfortable in my skin. Thank you, Beyonce. I'm comfortable in my skin now enough to say that I'm okay being a bonus mother. I have had some really fucked up relationships who those people I dated had great children and I still have connections with their children even though they fathers is lying ass niggas cheating every day.
Oh my.
But it's okay because I forgive y'all. But I'm okay with traveling and I'm okay with, you know, being by myself even if I have to. I'm okay with all of that. But I'm interested in dating and making a great connection and seeing what happens from there.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I'm your girl, Nia B. This is my good friend, Nae. This is the 40 and Over experience, and we have much more to offer. We're talking about life, love, relationships, fuckery, anything you could think of, okay? We're going to talk about it. We're not just talking about, you know, relationships at all, but we're talking
a little bit
about
of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. So
There's much to be discussed.
a lot happens after 40, and we're here to talk about it. It's the 40 and Over experience with your girl, Nia B. Have a great day. Ciao.